like a real game. Or is it? Okay, well.
We're going in.
Yeah, okay, we're in there. Game 1. Sunday at Showdown Battle Royale 2. Here we are on Smashville. We've got the Bayonetta 1 skin coming out for EMG's Mistake. And Corrin, female Corrin. I don't think that's the default. No, default is white.
Yep. All right, but Mistake right now, getting a lot of good damage with these Witch Twist combos. Just kind of keeping Ryuga at bay. But Ryuga's trying to find his way in here with these nairs, but Mistake is just mostly stuffing him.
This is one of the big strengths of Bayonetta in this matchup, is just being able to keep Corrin in the air, where she just does not have much mobility at all to speak of. And even if they're not fully true combos, you can just get damage and damage just by resetting, but Corrin doesn't care.
Yeah, the punish game from Corrin is really where the matchup swings and can swing into her favor. As we saw right there, that perfectly spaced forward smash does take the stock. And the stock is not going to be lost from there. Ryuga with excellent SDI.
Corrin, and particularly these Midwest Corrins, Ryuga and Cosmo, is very explosive, very good at just sealing stocks much earlier than you'd anticipate.
Yeah, Mistake's going to have to watch out how he air dodges, because Ryuga is ready to pull the trigger on that Dragon Fang, which can KO at ridiculous percents, even at this one.
Oh, I'm looking for an interesting Dragon Fang read there. Thinking I think he was thinking for the afterburner kick going to the right. But all right, this back air going to seal the deal here for a Mistake.
Yep, caught on that platform. Caught on that platform, caught by the back air, but Mistake trying to find his way in once again.
All right, the crowd's starting to wake up here. We got some Let's Go Cody's going on. I imagine the longer this set goes on, the more rambunctious this crowd will be, as we saw yesterday. But okay, we got forward smash with a sweet spot, not going to find the mark, and Mistake staying alive.
Yeah, and it seems like Ryuga is just doing a great job walling Mistake out. And just like that, sneaks in the back air on the Witch Twist and the taunt to boot. Ryuga's ready to take this one.
I was saying that's Corrin's weakness in the matchup, is not being able to land, but it looked like Mistake was the one who was having trouble in that instance.
Yeah.
Corrin was everywhere at once.
Mm-hmm. Usually it seems like a challenge to fight Bayonetta in the air, especially when she's utilizing that Witch Twist, but Corrin's back air seems like the perfect tool for it. Nice and disjointed, just kind of spaces yourself away from the hitbox too, and it kills.
Incredibly potent move, and we're seeing that come into play here with the Game 1 victory landing on NLG Ryuga's ledger. So let's go to Battlefield for Game 2. Mistake going to try to even up this series. Best of 5s for the whole day.
Yep. And starting off, we have a very careful neutral from both these players. Okay, as I say that, Ryuga just goes for that wild up B on the ledge, but
that's not as unsafe as it looks on Battlefield, because you can mix up whether you're going to land on the platform or fall through it, and then that makes the punish more of a guess than a confirmed thing on Mistake's end. But this looks pretty confirmed to me.
Yeah, definitely a good combo coming out from Mistake, but Ryuga does break out of it and even retaliates with the up air. And with this nice little string.
Corrin's making up some really nice combos here, just juggling this Bayonetta left and right.
Yeah, I think one of the strengths that Ryuga has in particular as a player is just mixing up his grabs, especially with a character like Corrin, because you see him like spacing these nairs and stuff, but he's also throwing in tomahawks too, and that's kind of a weakness of Bayonetta is, throwing out the grabs.
All right, so Corrin's going to re-land and getting these tipper pins. Battlefield going to come in the clutch, though, really help Mistake. Oh, okay, that counter was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't get the hitbox, but wow, that
I really like the idea.
Yeah.
Okay, none of these witch times are landing as Mistake would like. I like the way that Ryuga is playing around that option.
Yeah, definitely kind of waiting to see Mistake make a move before he makes his.
Oh, and okay, Mistake was looking for something really interesting out of that down tilt, going for probably the fair one to Witch Twist, but actually able to read that he didn't get the fair one off in time to stop the stream preemptively. And
we see again these grabs coming out from Ryuga. Oh, and that Dragon Lunge is not quite enough yet, but
the cross up.
Yep. Jeez, that covers so many options. You saw him stick it right into the side of the stage.
And again, we have Mistake on the back foot here, and it's going to be an uphill battle. Well, we got to find a way to get one of these stocks first.
Yeah, it seems like Mistake is getting like these Witch Twists, but they're not converting into a kill. Oh, maybe this one though. Nope.
Again, the SDI showing here for Ryuga, finding his way away from the apex of that Witch Twist. But okay, the back air well spaced again, and just barely crossing that blast zone.
Yeah, when you're playing a player like Ryuga who's so good at SDIing those combos, that back air really becomes like your tool, your safe tool to finish out those stocks.
I would say it's one of the best aerials in the game for sure. Okay, which time will land, but such a short duration here.
Yeah.
Not enough time to get anything started.
Yeah, Mistake known for his use of Witch Time, and often ends up snailing it.
He's going to have to wait 30 seconds or so before that comes back to full durability.
Wow, this Nair seems to be such a great tool for keeping Bayonetta out, even when she tries to heal slide in.
And watch out, Ryuga on the verge of a 2-0 lead here. He's getting really good damage in. He is really one strong move away, and that counter would have certainly been one.
Yeah, but right now it's just whole Ryuga, 135%. All right, Mistake getting something started, though.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Oh, yep, and just like that, Mistake gets himself on the board. Those raged ladder combos with Bayonetta are insane. I've heard people say that Mistake is one of those players who just realizes when he has that rage card on deck, and he is not afraid to play it like we saw there, even on Battlefield, taking Ryuga off the top.
He famously tweeted himself that sometimes he takes damage intentionally to get to said rage.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it there. It seemed like it was all Ryuga, but you can't count Mistake out for exactly that reason.
One of the best comeback kids in all of Smash for Wii U, and that is going to be an even set when it really looked like it was Ryuga's game to lose, or game to win.
Right.
And now here we are in Town and City, a stage where rage, auto-link hitboxes can definitely be a factor.
Yeah, or maybe even without. We'll see how this one ends up.
He's looking to reset on that left platform there and then get all of his jumps back to continue an even taller Bayonetta combo.
Yeah, it seems like that little burst of momentum that Mistake got at the end of the last game is carrying into this one. As we see, Ryuga has not been able to find a hit.
But already really good damage racked up here for Mistake. Ryuga now in the final destination portion of this. No platforms to speak of, and he's just trying to get some of those juggles going again, but really, Mistake is on point with these witch twists. They're not missing the mark.
Right. Yeah, just running up and doing it, too. It seems like he's just building up a lot of damage at this point, because he doesn't really have the rage necessary to kill a player like Ryuga off the top.
Oh, but the bullets are going to be disruptive here, and the witch time force, but okay, grabbing the ledge.
Oh, okay, yeah, trying to... That ledge trump kind of forces an option in the witch time, but Ryuga very wisely getting out of it, and is...
What?
Okay, no, he makes it back. Oh, okay, he was going to make it back either way.
All right, so that was an interesting, really scary situation for both players. They're kind of stuck on that right platform. Could have turned around either way, but the back air going to seal it for Mistake. Up a stock, up quite a bit of percent.
As you're saying, such a powerful aerial move. Oh, but Ryuga with the powerful punish on that air dodge. Unfortunately, not going to KO for him.
And that's something that when MKLeo plays Corrin against Bayonetta, he's very fond of that dragon shot. We were seeing Cody try to put that in his back pocket as well. Oh, okay. Landing on stage with the afterburner kick, and he's got the rage. He's trying to reset on the platform again.
Wow, what an option with the witch time. And that might just do it. Yep.
What a crazy combo. And
Mistake
doesn't even need to land.
He's going back to his village, man. Back to the little Animal Crossing village.
I must go. My people need me.
Wow.
We out. And what a exclamation point game there for Mistake. He was not interested at all letting Cody back into that game.
Yeah, I'm a full believer in Mistake, just abusing rage. He knows exactly what he's doing with that. Because we see Ryuga being able to SDI these combos so well, but the rage changes that to such a degree that it becomes so difficult, especially at those higher percents.
Indeed, and we're running it back to Town and City. This is where Corrin's going to do or die here in the winner's bracket. We shall see. Open it up with a quick little grab. Not really too much Corrin can do to follow up out of grabs, but you can just get some stage control with it. Okay, now this is really what I think Ryuga needs to be doing, is just understanding the timing of these anti-air witch twists, because they're working out so well for Mistake in Game 3. You just need to stay grounded until the option presents. Yeah,
exactly. One of the keys in the Bayonetta matchup is just understanding where she's vulnerable and being patient, waiting for that moment, and trying to not take too much damage in the process.
You see all these short hops coming out from Ryuga, and Mistake was just doing such a good job at stifling those short hop options before even a button could be pressed from Ryuga last game.
Wow, getting out of the heel slide. Usually that auto links in the second hit, but Ryuga managed to get out of it. Definitely a boon to him. And right now he hasn't really had any combos from Bayonetta be hit on him.
Nope, he's doing that. He's doing exactly what we were talking about, just avoiding those witch twists, staying grounded, and then reacting to things like the afterburner kicks, understanding the movement options that Bayonetta is gonna present, and then countering applicably.
Yep.
And oh, that'll be killed.
Yeah, knowing exactly when Bayonetta lands with lag too and getting the grab. Corrin not with the best grab kill, but it's still a workable one.
Definitely on town too. But all right, here comes Mistake right back, answering with a quick 50%.
Just getting some good damage here. And not letting himself get hit by that witch time is Ryuga. But scooped up with a combo. Let's see where this one goes.
Not able to continue it.
Oh,
okay.
but finishing it off from the other side of the platform.
That was just amazing platform awareness.
Yeah, Ryuga getting out of one combo straight into the other to death.
You can never sleep when Bayonetta is under you, just looking for all those afterburner kicks and witch twists. They're just omnipresent all across town and city.
Exactly. Like, you're on one side of the stage, you think you're safe, but then next thing you know, you just got kicked in the face to a combo starter to death.
And that's what Corrin struggles with. Corrin doesn't have, like, great aerial mobility, so Bayonetta can lay those traps very expertly against this character. But all right, here comes Corrin, 84% on the board already, putting in work on this stock.
Oh, the down tilt, too. Low profiling the fair.
Oh, and these witch times, Mistake has something planned for those witch times, but fortunately for Ryuga, he is dodging them expertly.
Yeah. I mean, this is scary percent for both players. We've seen the comeback from Mistake before, but the back air is going to be strong enough to finish that one off before things got out of hand for Ryuga, and we are going to a Game 5 already on our first set of this top 32.
I feel like there's a decent chance this just might be the story of the day. Like, these are... this whole tournament, like this whole top 32, if you just go down the entire bracket, it's established players who have like made names for themselves, and then these players who want that breakout to the next echelon.
Yeah, only a handful of upsets yesterday. I know Johnster over Hobby was probably the biggest one, but not really affecting the top seeds of this bracket.
But so a lot of these matchups in this top 32 are these top, like guaranteed top 50 players versus top 60 to 100 players who want to make their mark. And this is, in this top round of 32, is a great time to get that started. So Ryuga here coming out with another good start on Dreamland. Planting his feet, not letting Bayonetta advance until just now.
Yeah, minding his spacing too, getting the max range on these moves like Nair and Fair.
Oh, and okay, stuffing out these heel slides. Not letting Mistake get anything started in that regard. And the percent already climbing.
Right, yeah, just safely retreating the ledge and also using that Dragon Fang to get out of there.
You got more cojones than me rolling behind that dragon shot. I would have just been paralyzed in fear.
Yeah.
Oh, my lord.
Oh.
Okay, that one's going to land.
Yeah, paralyzed in fear and bid on. Mistake just barely hanging on, 114%. Thankfully, farther away from the blast zone.
Oh, watch out. Okay, got the single hit of that second witch twist, but no follow-up here.
Okay, yeah, goes down that time. Ryuga avoiding the lethal follow-up.
Oh, I'm looking for the dare spike to respond. Ryuga is a very scary player, but okay. He didn't have any time to go for the smash attack, so he just responds. But whoa!
What a use of the triple jump from Mistake, getting that extra height he needed to get the up air way on the top blast zone, and Ryuga, despite the lead, loses his first stock.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, here's Mistake coming out with a stock out of nowhere, as he is just so well known to do. And so here we go. Mistake up a stock for just a brief second until the back air lands and the taunt coming out for Ryuga. He wants to get pumped.
Yeah, let's
but
do
watch
this.
out! Watch out! A stock ender? No.
Okay. Yeah, no. Ryuga is definitely reliable at getting out of those without the rage, so I'm not too concerned about him dying at this percent, but right now Mistake is still just attacking it on and on.
Yeah, this is 92 unanswered percent basically on this final stock of the set.
Yeah, even if it's not killing him, it's a lot of pressure from these witch twist combos.
And that just means that the third witch time is even more prevalent because a witch time you don't need to do any complicated technical combo. You just need to up smash out of witch time to kill.
Right.
And you see Mistake looking for it right there.
Yeah, he has to respect the witch time so much. Like, Mistake can actually get away with quite a lot. Because he's going to have to let him land out of fear of the witch time. Because at this percent, it'll be lethal.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
That was a scary spot.
Yeah, I could tell Mistake was probably looking for that witch time off the side of the ledge.
Whoa, okay. Afterburner King straight in. Oh, this is tough.
Yeah, edge guard situation here. Wow.
Sneaking by.
The crowd is getting nervous right now.
Yeah, this is an honorary Florida regional. Oh, but this witch time should seal the deal, and that back air in the second one.
Yeah, just for good measure, and Mistake takes that one 3-2 over Ryuga. Wow.
Crazy set. And the first set of the morning. Absolutely well played by Mistake there,
Yeah.
and you saw the adaptation the whole way through.
Yeah, that's especially impressive because you know Ryuga is one of the best at the Bayonetta matchup. Like, I don't think that's really in question, especially like with wins over Captain Zach. Pretty much all the notable top AOs out there.
He's super good at the matchup, but the Mistake was ready
Yeah.
and prepared. Very well played by both players.